Hello and welcome back to SoFloDining. My name is Doris with a D, and today we are at the chef's table with Chef Dan and Jay, and we are at the Cove Brewery in Lighthouse Point, Florida. Everybody doing good?
Yeah, real good.
Awesome. So how long have you been in business?
1 year. Just celebrated our 1 year anniversary on July 20th
Right.
with our Covechella anniversary event. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yes, I saw the T-shirts. I thought that was
Oh,
interesting.
yeah, got
Yeah.
the T-shirt. We thought maybe 500 to 700 people might show up, and I think we had over 3,000.
Excellent.
Yeah, we closed off the streets, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you ever been anywhere else before? Any other business?
So I grew up in Boca Raton, and this was our beach. So I've been coming to Deerfield Beach my whole life. The volleyball, the surfing, the pier, the fishing. It was this is where we grew up, and went off to college, all that good fun stuff, and then came back, got into real estate, and my sister and I purchased this building, and as we really wanted to plant more operational roots in Deerfield Beach.
Nice.
We felt like a brewery was the right product for us.
Absolutely. I said you made a really good choice.
I love it too. I mean, when you're in here, it really captures the area, the atmosphere, the openness. It really does capture.
Yeah. Well, growing up in South Florida, everything was outside, right? It doesn't matter if it's 90 degrees. You want to sit outside. You just want to be out in the fresh air. We're in a coastal community. We think of ourselves as old Florida, having been here a long time, and we just wanted to capture that old Florida coastal community vibe.
Right.
And it's not me. It's a team of people that put it together. But I think they captured the essence of what we're trying to create.
Yeah, they definitely did. The place is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, no, we needed to find angles, and we had like so many angles that we finally had to choose one.
No,
so
even
it's
in
very well done.
One of our reviews we did, we talked about the seating here. How you have the bar, you have this lounge, you have high tops, you have like regular restaurant. I mean, it's really awesome. You even have the pine table.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan. I'm not an expert in beer. I was a fan of breweries.
Right.
Whether it was in North Carolina or Colorado or Florida, I was a fan of breweries because it allows groups and families to move around.
Right.
You're not stuck at a table. We don't have a server trying to turn a table. We want you to stay as long as you want, move around, play some games, let the kids run around, go outside for a minute, play a little ring toss, a little beer pong.
I didn't even mention the outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
The outside's huge.
Yeah, beer pong. I mean, we've got 147 capacity inside, but we probably have another 150 outside.
Excellent.
Wow, this is absolutely.
No, like I said, I loved it. When we first came, when we walked in, I was just like, wow, look at this place.
It's such a fun
appreciate it.
place. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's really meant to be multi-generational, family friendly, right? You have the grandparents with the adult children, with the children, the little children. There's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's areas.
Yeah.
It's areas.
The different areas. That's right.
That's the key. is you
Well,
have areas.
one of our happy accidents is we're getting a lot of requests for event space, and we've done wedding receptions, we've done a lot of first birthdays, a ton of first birthdays, and then your typical associations, meetups, corporate events, things like that. But it's a low-cost way of inviting your friends, and we were able to. Nothing's private, but it's semi-private. We just kind of separate this area from this area, and it's very
it's
easy.
big enough.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
It's been great.
You want to tell us about your beers?
Sure. Best. I've got my head brewer is Manny Janes. Manny's phenomenal. He brought on a guy by the name of Tyler Immel, who is just a technician. I mean, these guys, between the two of them, they're making some phenomenal beers. We've got a couple great sours, a key lime pie sour, watermelon hibiscus.
We saw that coming soon when we were here last time.
Our very famous Arnold Palm Tree, which is what it sounds like. It's like an Arnold Palmer with a sour base and sweet tea. It's phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
We've got your standard American wheat, which is our heat wave. A couple of our cores are the Paddle Out Pils, which is a Czechoslovakian Czech style Pilsner.
Nice.
That's our number one bestseller. The Heat Wave.
We gotta get some of the Panthers here.
That's right. That's right. We got a couple Czechs.
We did an interview with them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Get them over here.
Bring them over.
Bring them over.
Absolutely.
The Heat Wave is an American wheat, which is another one of our top sellers. That is a go-to.
Yeah, that's the one you got.
Yeah, that's a real easy drinking light beer. We've got the Hellas, which is another easy drinking light beer.
Right.
I mean, it's South Florida, right? We want to cater to
What
the
we
South
need.
Florida, lighter side. And we'll treat some of our those base beers with a pineapple or a blood orange or a combination thereof. We've got a number of IPAs. The IPA being a little more hop forward, and often a little stronger ABV. We've got the Left Break, got the Toes and Sand, which is amazing. Cosmic Tide is our number one selling IPA. We got a nice diversity, and then we've got our
good mix.
good mix. And then we've got a couple dark beers. The Black Lager, which is we call it our Board Schwartz.
Right.
It's a Schwartz beer. Board shorts, like a bathing suit. Board Schwartz.
Board Schwartz.
Which is I
like that.
It's a dark lager, which looks like a stout, but it's very light drinking. It's got some wonderful options.
Okay.
Wow. I'm
A
amazed.
good blend.
Should I bring out a flight and we get
No.
started?
Oh,
Come on,
We might not finish.
This needs to be a taste test.
We may not finish.
May not finish the interview, or may not finish. You'll
not
finish
finish
the
the
beers.
interview.
You'll finish the beers. They're good. They're real good. But it's I don't take any credit for the quality of beers. Manny and Tyler they're craftsmen. It's a craft.
Right.
It's a craft brewery. They are artisans. This is their passion. They love what they do. We are not in distribution yet. We hope to get there one day,
Okay, that was one of
but
my
we're
questions.
not in distribution yet. So it's really a big experiment in the back. We're trying to find, what the community likes. What we like. Often what we like is often what the community likes. But we're just trying to find that balance of sours and IPAs and light beers and dark beers and and of course seasonal. There's
I was
certain
just going to add that
seasons.
seasons. How frequently
Yeah.
do you change your lineups?
We've got 8 core, what we call our 8 core beers. They're made all year long, and then right now we have 16 beers on tap, 16 styles on tap, and so that means 8 other beers are either a limited release or a seasonal.
Okay.
We had for our 1 year anniversary, we were excited. We had 4 limited releases. There was a blueberry hibiscus. There was watermelon came out at that time. We had 4 limited, and we're out. in
That
two
says a lot.
in 2 weeks, we were out of those limited releases.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, you must have
But it's,
quite a following.
It's great. It keeps things moving. It keeps things fresh. It's like a chef, right? I mean, you can't
change it up.
You can't keep a menu the same forever, right? You want to mix it up and change with the seasons.
Yeah,
And-
your taste buds change.
I mean, we've actually talked to some other chefs when we do these interviews, and they'll tell you, and I swear by it, the kitchen gets bored.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
exactly
They
right.
find shortcuts, they find
Yeah.
ways to do things, and say, wait, that's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah, we have our assistant brewer, Brendan, and he's been doing this for years, but he's the assistant brewer, and he's like, I'd like to do a Reese's peanut butter and chocolate stout. I was like, have at it, let's do it, because it's not something I don't think I'm gonna like, but he's passionate about what he's doing, so let's give him the opportunity.
Yeah, he's creating
if
that.
he's creating it, other people, his passion is
Absolutely.
going to flow through, and other people are going to love it.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
mean, listen, we've had a peanut butter and jelly burger.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I thought
No way.
Out of the
Yeah.
mind, and she had ordered. I took a bite out of it. The next time we went, I ordered it.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, it's like
and
something
all
you
our
don't think
friends
you'd
were
like.
asking,
No.
"What are you crazy?
Yeah.
No, that's disgusting."
No,
I said,
I-
"No, you have to try it."
I think
Yeah,
of peanut
open your
butter
mind and try.
and chocolate and a beer is heavy. Like I'll drink one, it's too sweet. But they've come up with some. They've got a Doppelbock, which was a caramel salted Doppelbock.
Oh, I'm in.
And I thought, and I mean, it is amazing. It
Really?
is amazing.
And it's here.
And it's here.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
now.
It's
Oh
on,
yeah,
yeah,
and we
here.
and we turned down the flight, didn't we?
Yes. We
Decisions.
we can bring them in. Come on.
We can-
Bring them over. Bring them over. But yeah, no, they're experimenting the back and keeping it fresh and keeping it exciting, and their excitement translates to the bartender's excitement, translates to the the customer's excitement.
I was gonna say, because when we were here, we had the same bartender, and he explained. I mean, when he was explaining it,
Yeah, he was excited.
yeah,
Excited.
Yeah.
and I'm like, I think I want it all.
My
Yeah,
mouth
no,
was watering.
100%.
And I'm not heavy into beer.
No.
And my mouth was watering.
No.
And when I tried it, he was absolutely correct. Because he asked me, what are you looking for? And we went through 3 different things, and I told him.
Yeah.
And he said, this is what you need.
Yeah.
This is what you're used to.
I walk up and at the end of the day I'll say, okay, what do I want? I ask them, what do I want?
Yeah. What do I need
and
today?
they're like, they'll talk through it. And today, this is what you're gonna have, and whatever they give
don't
me
miss,
is what
do
I
they?
drink, and they don't miss. It's fun.
We love that. Even
I
with
love it.
food and restaurants, we love that.
Yeah.
There's nothing more I hate personally more than, gee, I don't know, do I want this or do I want that? Because she knows that when we go to the restaurant, sometimes I'll trip them up and I'll say, I don't know if I want this or that. Surprise me.
Yeah, surprise me.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I hate it when everything is good.
Yeah, no.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
don't tell me that.
Oh,
Yeah, what are you looking for? What do
You
you
know,
feel like? What's your
Yeah.
mood right now?
And that's what he
Yeah.
did with us. He was asked. He asked us a couple questions. She gave him the criteria.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he answered it. Not
Like
like
a
that's
sa-
all good. That
like
would
a
be terrible.
like a sea salt caramel. It's not what I would come into a brewery thinking I wanted.
No.
But if you said it, and it's like it's hot right now. It's 90 degrees outside. So if it was like 78 degrees outside, I think that sounds really good. Let me try that.
Yeah. But it's 78 or less in here, so
Yeah.
we can have it anyway.
Now,
I'm still pushing through.
We will. We will.
Now, a quick question I got is food in here. The Cove is loaded with restaurants.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do they get? Can they just walk in, or what do they do? Or-
Yeah, so that's the exciting thing about really any brewery, but has a tap room, is we're open. We are open to any food. So if you are Casamaya and you want to, if you feel like Casamaya, you want to go grab it and bring it over here, you can have Casamaya.
Okay.
If you want to get an avocado toast from the Modern Rose, if it's early in the day and you want sticky buns, chocolate waffles, chocolate chip waffles, fine, bring them in. But we have an alliance right next door with Wontons. Wontons, they're the proprietors of Papa's Raw Bar. Troy and Cassie Ganter. They opened up a dumpling Asian fusion style takeout only, right? So they don't have a service area. And we thought this is a perfect alliance. We'll be your service area, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we established a QR code scenario where if you come sit down, hit the QR code, it gives you the menu, order it, and they bring it right to you. So it's not.
So the menu pops right up.
Yeah,
Right
menu
from there.
pops up. It's not fine dining, but it is a very convenient way
That is very
in a brewery to have the food come to you.
Yeah.
Or you can just walk up and go to their window, and they can explain the menu to you and order from the window. Either way, and they'll still come in and serve it to you right here at table side.
Yeah,
That's so
really good.
convenient.
Yeah, so it's convenient. It's a brewery. There's some, it's novel. So you have two people. You have a server bringing you your food, and you got a bartender who's taking your
We got a
drink.
good unity in the Cove. That's what's awesome. Is I noticed that a lot of the places in the Cove feed off of each other.
Oh yeah.
Which is
yeah.
really cool.
We Patrizia is comes in all the time, and we people order their Patrizia pizzas and salads here all the time. They can. It's raining right now, but they can walk underneath the awnings all the way here, never get wet.
Never get
wet.
wet.
Hand you your tomato and mozzarella pizza or your
No, and
Meatball
that
sub
brings
or-
in community, like we
Oh,
said, like
yeah.
you said about the brewery.
Yep.
It's about that Florida community.
Well, I think of the Cove Shopping Center. I grew up here, right? I grew up in the area. The Cove restaurant was always a Friday must,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
that's where we always went. And I think of the Cove Shopping Center, not as a shopping center, but as an entertainment district. And though it's called a shopping center, it's really an entertainment district. And I want people in Deerfield Beach and Boca and Pompano and Lighthouse Point to think, let's go to the Cove. Let's go to the Cove, and once we get there,
And we'll figure out
we'll figure out what we want. And if someone has dinner at Patrizia's and they stop on by the Cove for a beer or a nightcap, or they stop at the Cove and then they go to the Tipperary for a cocktail afterwards, or whatever the case
music.
is, or music.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I want them to first come to the Cove Center
Right.
and then find us.
They,
You know,
got,
then
they
find
have
something.
to. I mean, you have to come to the Cove
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we discovered the Cove probably like 2 years ago, I think, with Laval, the Brewery, the French restaurant.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
La Val de
Because
Loire.
we've been past here 100 times,
Sure.
but I just
Yeah.
thought it was, like you said, I thought it was a shopping mall.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, eh. And then when we got in here, we drove around, and I said, "Oh my!" And you were under construction.
Yeah,
And I said, "My God, look at this! There's all these restaurants." And I said, "You can
Yeah.
come here just like you said. You can
Yep.
come here,
Yeah.
and then decide what you want to eat."
100%.
Absolutely.
We used to do that. You La Sola, when we were younger, let's just go to Las Olas.
Yeah.
And you get to Las Olas, and then you park,
Yeah.
start walking. What do you feel like? What do you feel like?
Exactly.
I hope that the local community thinks that way of the Cove Shopping Center.
I think that's an excellent vibe.
Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You want to be able to go park, leave your car,
That's
and
right.
just walk around and say, well, what do I feel like?
Yeah, it's Florida.
You know,
Yeah.
and you share it with your friends, your family, whatever, and say, oh no, let's not go there, let's go do this.
That's
and
right.
then all of a sudden you introduce to something new, fresh, and exciting, and that's what
Let's
life
start
is
off
all
at the-
about.
let's start off
I
at
love
the
that.
brewery, though.
Yeah, well,
well, let's start at the brewery.
You said something funny that you've seen a couple times. A family will come, and father will get casamaya. The kid will get dumplings. The wife will get a salad from Patrizia. So they go out, get their food, come
That's
back here,
better.
sit at the big table, have a beer. The kids run around. It's great.
No, that's awesome.
You're a genius. What you guys have here, no, really, what you guys have, and I know you're a whole bunch of people and stuff behind you, but you guys are genius because this is about your neighborhood. It's about
It's a
your
neighborhood.
community.
That's
It's
right.
about your people.
That's right.
You want to serve them. You want
Yeah.
them to know you're
That's
here,
right. That's
and you
right.
want them to be comfortable
That's
and
right.
enjoy themselves. What's better than that? Heaven on earth, really.
Yeah. Love it. I love it.
I'm down for it. Absolutely. So, how can you be found?
How can we be found? On Instagram, we've got a nice social presence on Instagram.
Okay.
CoveBrewery.com website. Facebook, all that good stuff. But we are located in the Cove Shopping Center at 1500 Southeast 3rd Court.
And
Really, the other thing about the Cove is it doesn't need an address.
Right.
Everybody knows where the Cove is, right? It doesn't
That's
need
how
an
I
address.
got here.
Well,
Yeah.
we typed in Cove on the
Yeah,
GPS, and
GPS,
it brought us
Together.
to the Cove.
The restaurant.
No,
No,
Cove
So-
neighborhood.
the neighborhood.
which
Yeah.
was cool. It was only
Yeah.
one left turn instead of a right.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
I
that
was like,
works.
wait, this looks like neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, it seems simple to call it the Cove Brewery, but really it's it's a takeoff of the Cove neighborhood.
Yeah.
Not the Cove Shopping Center, the Cove
Right.
neighborhood. We
so
want
maybe it
to
should have
be
been the Coves
the Cove
Brewery.
The Coves.
I don't know.
That's right, the Coves Brewery.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it is. It's the neighborhood brewery.
We're changing the name.
Yeah. The Cove.
I'm not slapping this. Do you have like anything planned, like for the rest of the year? Any events or
Weekly
anything like that
specials.
Yeah,
that you want to
sure,
share?
Sure.
Awesome.
So we just had the Covechella. So look out for Covechella next year. It'll be
year,
bigger,
yeah.
bigger
Oh
and
yeah.
better.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in for one of those
But
T-shirts.
We're really excited. We're already in planning stages for Oktoberfest.
Oh, nice.
October 19th.
We'll be here.
Fantastic. October 19th. We'll have a number of other breweries participating and some games and activities and good old German good old German
local breweries?
Yeah, local breweries. Bring them in.
Nice.
Right, not
yeah.
corporate stuff.
No, all local. Yeah,
Good,
all
good,
local.
good.
And
You're bringing in an oompa band and all
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
All
The,
right.
that's
You're
right.
listening out there.
Yep. I'll be wearing my lederhosen.
Oh,
I've got
wow.
my lederhosen. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Very excited about that. When you develop a brewery,
Yeah.
you must buy original, authentic Lederhosen. It's a must.
Okay.
It goes hand in hand.
I like the
don't really
sound
share
of that.
This a lot, my family stuff, but my father was a salesman for Coors. Actually, it was for a distributor up in New Jersey.
No kidding.
And he was one of the first salesmen on the East Coast to sell Coors.
No kidding.
Yeah.
He did well.
Yeah.
He did
Oh,
real
yeah.
well.
But he also sold Broche, Guinness, Beck's, all of the beers. And every year, being that he was from North Jersey, he'd be the top salesman. And he'd sell like Rolls Castle.
Oh yeah.
Guinness. I mean, all the places he's been, and he'd always bring back original everything.
Craft brewers.
Sure.
all over the
Wherever
place.
brewery he was from, he'd bring like original, and I'm like, what is that? He's like, well, that's what they wear. I'm like, let them wear it.
I gotta find a beach version of the
Lederhosen.
Lederhosen.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Maybe it'll be
Just
like
don't wear the shirt.
Yeah, the
Board
Borat
shorts.
thing.
Yeah.
Just,
right.
yeah,
right,
the
right.
shorts, but don't wear the shirt.
Right.
And you would be good at that
Yes.
because he never wears a shirt.
Well, it's Florida. I grew up never wearing shoes and hardly wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
You don't want to see me shirtless anymore.
Well, no,
like
but
that.
what are shoes for? I mean, really.
Well, we're set up to come off the beach. So,
Yeah.
come in your bathing suit, wet,
It's funny.
towel
Now
dry.
that
I
you
love
mention
it.
It's funny. When we put the post up, I put you're right off the beach, and people said, oh, the bridge or whatever. I said, it's less than a mile.
Yeah.
It's about a half mile
Yeah.
from the beach.
Oh, yeah.
So
And it's
I
an
don't wanna
easy
hear
walk.
Yeah.
This is,
It's a downhill walk, by the
Downhill
way.
walk, that's right.
Isn't it?
That's right.
Right.
I
Right.
knew I
Just
remembered
get over
that.
the bridge and everything's downhill after
That's
that.
it. There you
can
go.
walk here. It's not, really.
And then some other exciting things, we do trivia on Tuesday nights. Every Tuesday night we do trivia, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we always have some type of music, live music.
Okay.
Sundays always Pierre, reggae.
Right.
And Friday is different bands. Saturday night different bands as well.
Nice.
Mama Fuma, Girlfriend Material, Over on Two, Spread the Dub.
So they're all locals.
Yeah, all
I
locals.
love it.
They're all
I love it.
From Delray to Deerfield. I mean, that's pretty much it.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's the people we hang out with.
Yeah. True.
Seriously.
Got it?
All we need is a phone number.
Phone number.
I don't know her.
That's
Really,
okay.
That's fine.
That's really funny.
That's fine.
We'll put it on the bottom of the screen.
Just-
Put it on
yeah.
the bottom of the screen.
That was like our what do you call it? Our inside joke.
Oh.
Nobody ever knows
Nobody
their
knows
phone number. Ever.
Nobody. We've had
So
people,
we just run
We
it.
have people yell at a waitress, "What's the number?" and
Yeah.
we yell them back.
No, I don't have no idea. I have no
I know.
idea.
We'll put it on the bottom. We put all the information at the back of this. You'll see all the information. So,
Good.
Uh-huh.
but is that it?
That's it. Looks
right.
like we're
Thank
done.
you guys. Really
So-
appreciate you taking your time to
Thank you.
do this.
Thank you so
for-
much.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
appreciate your being here and being
Absolutely.
so open
But
for
as
us.
always,
Yeah.
enjoy, and we'll see you there.
Bye.